Okay. I have no idea if I have saved data on my VTuber account for this, but we will see. It's been a while since I played the game. I think I reset the data for my main account to play again, but I don't think I've played it on this account, so hopefully I don't have to go and reset. Good. English, so I can understand what's going on. Even though this is my third time playing the game. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Let's go with this one, the basic. What is thy name? Bane. I could simply have open up my Pokemon storage and transfer all the Pokemon that this game can have, but I'm not going to do that. Bane. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Bane. Seek out all Pokemon and thou shalt find me once more. The only Pokemon I am going to transfer from the Pokemon storage system is Spiritomb. Because fuck getting all that. Seriously. My phone! We got to meet God. The Pokemon God. Pokemon Legends Arceus. This game was so good when it first came out, and it's so still good. I didn't even. Oh, do wake up, won't you? I forgot to read the first part. Are you alive, my boy? All the people here are past versions of people in Pokemon. If you actually look at it, I don't even remember this guy's name. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer you some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, nowhere. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. I see. Well, now gentlemen would... well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such a need. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sea. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? My name is Bane. Oh, so you're called Bane. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. If you actually look at it, this guy clearly is the predecessor to the director from Sword and Shield. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. Damn. Okay, oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. I literally asked 3 people to pick a random number between 1 and 8. I assigned games to, well, the 4 games I wanted to play with 2 numbers. And one of them didn't respond, and the other 2 literally picked both numbers for this game. So it's like, okay. Doesn't matter which one the other guy picks if he responds, so... There's a glowing, beeping object over there. It's my phone! You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone, and thy mission: seek out all Pokemon. Okay. I may add some Pokemon from the storage. But yes, you can get every single Pokemon in this game from this game itself. It'll just take a long time. Probably not as quick as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because I fully completed that game in 10 days. Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. That Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs, throw these at Pokemon to catch them. I tamed 50 Pokeballs, which you will not keep even if you have extras. You literally can just catch them all in 4 balls, because one of them will break out. It's the last one that will always do that. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. I doubt that. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one at them at a Pokemon and why the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Okay, ZR. Okay, I was just testing. Okay, maybe I should not take another drink. When I went to go grab my energy drink so I could stay awake for the stream, all I felt was my heart start racing. I was like, nope! Oh, wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. Seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Bane. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Yet. They do get dangerous later on. Okay, Oshawott. I can hardly believe it, Bane. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish. Shall we? Okay, Cyndaquil is... what, up here? Yes. No, that's Rowlet, not Cyndaquil. Rowlet. Rowlet... well, the last one will always break out. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Dead center on the face. I don't know why they couldn't call the ZR and ZL the triggers like other controllers. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Bane, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? Because I'm from the future? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then onward to Jubilife Village. That's awfully similar to Jubilife City. Could it be? This is the Sinnoh region? I mean, it is, but... oh, okay. I totally forgot what time it was. I need to go into a mobile game and do a raid. Well, a sort of a raid. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsmen. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Okay. There we go. Set it to auto attack. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village, it's come a long way thanks to the... yeah, go ahead. Finish it without me being able to read it all. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet, and... okay, I'm not even gonna try. Apparently I can't read fast enough. At least the people that are going to watch it as the VOD can actually pause it and read if they want to. Oh, botheration. I had almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon, but I ask you to wait for me at the canteen. It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The wallflower, it's called... Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Yes, I know all about that. Okay. Oof. Here we go. So far I'm in 6th place. That's not bad. It did just start, so I could change. Okay, as of right now I'm in like 6th place for that raid. Not bad. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflower's for Galaxy team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, so it makes me a bit worried for him. Suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not long ago and had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Bane here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. Excuse me. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Well, you know, of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? The one people call the our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now. I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are, in the grass, in forest, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all about impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Bane will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? The captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress of that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Bane. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members, needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Bane has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Bane's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Bane, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Captain Silene somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. Imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it, the world is full of mysteries. Okay, so I can run. As typical Japan, as soon as you walk out from the sand, your shoes come off. I'm going to keep the autosave feature on. See, look. Shoes on, shoes off. Rest until tomorrow morning, yes. Where I'm going to be told to catch 3 Pokemon. I think I'm going to pick Cyndaquil to start with. The next day. Good morning, Bane. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. What do you mean, our all? It's my trial, not your trial. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. And I think I'm going to go with Cyndaquil because the first guardian you face is, I think, a bug type. Second one is grass. Third one, I don't even remember what the third one is. Fourth one is electric grass. Fourth one is ice. So Cyndaquil, it would be the best one to go with. Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they They were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. That man's with his security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might first find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene Bane is here. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start, no one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Looks weird on the modern day clothes. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. The Galaxy Team's entry trial. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your ARC phone and you can check the tasks you have waiting. There are 2 types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, Bane, come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive this unforgiving land, Bane absolutely must pass this trial. As a professor of Pokemon, I've just got the ticket to help accomplish that. Okay, I need some water. When I initially started, I started with Oshawott, which turned out to be a harder time going because everything is easily defeated by fire. Well, mainly the bosses that you face. I don't even remember what the 3rd boss is. Go on, Bane, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, what Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? I will pick Cyndaquil. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes. I don't remember what the 3rd one is. First one is Cleavor. Second one is Lilligant. 4th one is Electrode. 5th one is the Iceberg Pokemon, Avalugg. What is number 3? And with that one, of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. They all will at the end, but okay. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. You received Cyndaquil. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. I've had some times where I was throwing my partner Pokemon at a Pokemon I was trying to catch instead of throwing a ball, or I've thrown the ball at the Pokemon I was trying to attack. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Jeez. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trials. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Bane fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. And I get 20 Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial, turn left after you exit headquarters, and head for the gate. Okay, gotta go this way. And I think I have to battle this guy first. Great. Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. He already knows exactly what happened with and why I'm here. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of you your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've got a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Okay, I am burping a lot lately. Let's have a quick battle together to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though, I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. You don't say. Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenged you to battle. Togepi. Ooh, 47. That's quick attack is all Cyndaquil has right now. I mean, at least I get to go first. You defeated Togepi. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Okay. I thought I hit the A button, but I guess I didn't. Level 6. New move. Let me guess, Ember? It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle. I should probably growl. don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. But so few people here have their own Pokemon, if only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. That was a weird time for my computer to do that. Made the sound for the healing sound really weird. And to you, my Sky Fallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping they're successful, that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly after all. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. No, no, no. No matter how much I want to say, I cannot comment that. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell the rest of the guardsmen where you're going. That way someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Okay. You're being correct. I was informed you'd be passing through. Sorry, I had to send a message real quick. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. You wish to go to the Fieldlands camp? Yes. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Siling got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparing captain. But what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Bane's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So the responsibilities for him still lies, in fact, with me, then. Well, I'm sure Bane will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Well, I'm sure Bane will be okay, I already read that. Okay. This is Aspiration Hell. The species Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. And along comes the Bidoof. Time to get ready. Not even gonna let me read? Damn! Oh, come on. Okay. I need to stop being distracted. The key is to aim carefully, not that you seem to need my advice. I'm just sharing what I know. Yes, 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 I know. Oops, I forgot to read that. Hey, caught it. You caught a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. Okay, Starly. It's over here. Yes, 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 I know how to do this. There's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be harder to spot. There we go. That Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. She's gonna have me battle the Shinx instead of trying to catch it stealthily. I forgot, there's something I ought to teach you, since you're still new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silently tells us, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item, press X. The Captain's a real expert on these things. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. X. Come on. There, that's Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? No shit? More or less. Oops. Not to worry, these things become clear once you focus on the Pokemon around you. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You got to battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try to catch them. By now, you've got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. I'm not gonna battle. Why would I battle? run away. The Shinx should stop at trying to attack me. Of course it's not going to stop. Okay, whatever. Item, Pokeball, use. Don't even think I need to do it that way. You approach those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokédex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. I'm still curious why on Earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Bane. You've taken your first step toward seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Okay. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? Really? Dropping frames. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory, though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Then what do you call Volo? Or, you know, the person in charge of the Corps? Come on. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene will be very pleased. Gosh, seems Cyndaquil is level 7. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations, you've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. Must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Okay, got a uniform and sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night, then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Okay. Enter. Change outfit. Do you want to change your outfit? Yes. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and your Survey Corps sandals. let's change my eye color to... Do we have red? Poppy red. There we go. Sandals, Survey Corp sandals. Those aren't really sandals, but okay. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. Need some water. Fuck. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. No, I don't want the hat. Don't put it on me. No. Fuck you. Take the hat off. Now present yourself to the commander. I don't want to wear a hat. I hate wearing hats. I have been waiting for you. Yes, Professor Owen. I'm Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Bane. It's an honor. You know your manners at least? I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Charge at him. You've got vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you are part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. I should not have drank the energy drink. But I warn you, Bane, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokemon. Here you will need this. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. $3,000. Well, that's 3,000 yen basically. As well, you will have to buy the necessary materials. Akari, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as an experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own two hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the craft works. I hate having to go through all this tutorial stuff. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Anthe. I'm the local closer. The professor asked me that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. This way to the craftworks, Bane. You can use a workbench here at the craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case, a Pokeball. Pokeball, let's go with what I have, which is 20. The basics of crafting. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. You've already said this. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. I cannot read right now. Usually I'm asleep at this time, so. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. You received a Pokédex. It's basically blank. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Field Dance Camp whenever you are ready, my good Bane. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Beauregard. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah, of course. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Leventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. What part of I'm streaming didn't that person understand? Catch one Wurmple. What's this guy's request? I know Shinx's ears had odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. Got one of those Shinx to show me? Yeah. Alright, let's have a pick at those round ears. That's it, its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them, kinda like a star. What do you mean like a star? It looks more like a fucking sword. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat, only the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. 3 potions. Okay, good thing there's no more. I can just leave. Okay. Just anything up. Okay. 6 a.m. Looks like that's it. Okay. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference anytime. Yes, yes, yes. I know. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Bane. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge? Here, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup. What button is that? I don't remember. The beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. You have a word for it in this time in place when that isn't really a thing at the time and place this game takes place at. Okay. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully, you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shink's Thundershock. But don't you worry, I've got lots of experience to draw on, and I'll teach you plenty. Okay. So that's why. I don't need you to teach me anything. Focus on Pokemon with CL, then press the down button to open the Pokedex. I don't care. You might have noticed that you have a research task to do with how many Bidoof you've caught. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, then more and more. Isn't it like 25 I need in general? And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. Down, I need to catch 25. Need to catch 7 heavy. Defeat 15. Catch 1 male and 1 female. And evolve 1. Investigate the Bidoof that bothered the village. So that is a request later on. Are you serious? That's 4. Can I go this way and avoid her trying to teach me things? Looks like it. Cool. Yes. Boom, caught a Wurmple. Okay, switch back. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's like an Eevee around here somewhere. There's some Starly. There we go, caught a second Starly. And startled that one. Got 5 Tumblestones. Did you seriously just knock on my door while I'm streaming? If I'm not mistaken, there's like an Eevee supposed to be around here somewhere. Occasionally spawns in, not all the time. See a Wurmple over there, another Wurmple over here. Where's the Eevee? Gonna be slow because I want to catch the Eevee. I don't really remember where it spawns in at. What are you doing out here? If you're feeling worn out, have a rest in a tent at one of our base camps. You can also rest there to pass some time if it's nighttime and you're scared to be out surveying. The tent is a fine option. Okay. I see a Bidoof. Ooh, a Ponyta. Another Ponyta. Nice. Hopefully I can catch that. Of course I didn't. Ooh, that was the first heavy one I caught. It's running away. Of course it is. Don't go too far, I'll find the level 40 Rapidash, which I think it's right there. Yeah, that's an alpha. I'm not going to fight that. So level 40, my Pokemon are only level 9 at best. It's waiting for me. Come on. Yes. Cyndaquil is almost level... not almost level 10. It's good of the way there. I am rather gassy today, apparently. There's some Shinx over here. You can avoid battling Shinx if you sneak up and throw a ball at them. Like you would any other, like a Starly. Okay. At night, I can catch ghost types. Around some of these rocks could possibly be the Eevee I'm after. I believe it's this one over here. Okay. A Wurmple. Ooh, a Weasel. This will not go well if the Weasel starts attacking. away. No. Yes, the weasel is now going to start attacking. It is not good because the first Pokemon in my team... Well, I don't even need to keep that as the first Pokemon in my team. Yes! Okay. Is there anything else around here? I should be careful. Could be an Eevee nearby. There's Bidoof. A critical catch. I'm at 6 of 25. Not bad. Wait. No, that's a Bidoof. Bidoof don't care. I'll take that medical leak. Eight out of 25 and had a spoiled apricorn. I've also thrown normal Pokeballs at trees like that before. Okay. That's a Wurmple. Come on. I want an Eevee. Where is this Eevee that's supposed to be able to spawn around one of these rocks? That's the whole reason I'm being cautious. Because it will run away. Nine out of 25. Bidoof was the first Pokemon on my first file that I had before I deleted it that I got perfect for the Pokédex entry. Which direction is it? I don't know. There's supposed to be a Pichu or Pikachu around here somewhere. Come on. There we go, that's 3 Wurmples down. Okay. Four Wurmples down. Nice. I have a feeling the Eevee may be around this one. I'm not sure. Okay. Just know there's Eevees around that can be around some of one of these rocks around here. I did not mean to battle. I thought that was the... Oh well. Yes. Throw a Pokeball. I've caught 2 Ponytas. I am glad Akari is close to the entrance because I just followed that target right back there. I need to be careful when I'm walking around these rocks. I don't know if I'm going to need to find an Eevee and scare it when I'm trying to catch one. Okay, I just know that it's not around here. I'm going to turn in the research tasks that I have completed to the professor, and that's probably where I'm going to end stream. Which I'm almost at 200 streams. I have 2 more to do, then I'm at 200. Research tasks aren't simply about catching Pokemon. They'll require you to carry out all sorts of exciting field work. For now, I suggest you listen to Akari's advice. You'll find everything much clearer with your help. With her help. Oh, would you rather return to Jubilife City? No. As you wish. Best of luck carrying out your research tasks out there. Well, okay then, since you won't let me turn them in. Can I save? Okay. Move my avatar down so you guys can't see me because of my horns. Wait a second. Oops. It's in... No. It's right here. There we go. Save my progress. Yes, there we go. So, move my avatar back up. With that, I am going to end stream. So thank you all for joining me with this night's stream. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and see you all next time. Goodbye.